6 years ago, I played one of my favorite little minimalistic puzzle games, Islanders. And today, I get to hop into the sequel to Islanders, Islanders New Shores. This is a new little minimalist puzzle game that released in the past couple of days, and it is the sequel to Islanders. If you haven't seen Islanders before, I promise you, you probably don't need to go back and play it. It's a civilization building game where we're placing down structures, buildings, outposts onto a small little island to build up a large score and kind of create a little civilization. Islanders New Shores tweaks that gameplay a little bit by adding new mechanics, new features that keeps the charm of the original game while enhancing and making a brilliant little sequel. The game already has 200 very positive reviews. I'm excited to hop in. I loved Islanders for what it was, and I've heard that the sequel does a lot of new and exciting things. So let's play and see what is going on in this one. So WASD to move, left mouse button to drag your mouse. I can live with that for sure. We can also zoom in, rotate. Look at this, man. I already completed your request. It's such a gorgeous game, and the soundtrack is so calm and inviting too. Zoom in, zoom out. Very good. And now we start. So add a building pack. Pick one. I can go with the brewing pack or the brickmaker pack. I mean, come on, you gotta go the brewing pack, right? Only fair. So we've got hop fields and we have breweries. The brewery adds +4 to base score, and then +5 for each hop field, +4 for each statue, 2 for a harbor, 2 for a seaweed farm, 2 for a warehouse. Hop field wants to be next to the brewery as well. Also, statues and other hop fields, which is interesting. I think it would be logical, seeing the harbor and seaweed farm. Let's put down a brewery down here on the water, right? And then maybe we'll find another lane to put this in the future. When you're placing a building, press and hold the right mouse button to do this. Yeah, I understand, man. Use the scroll wheel to zoom. There you go. Okay, I understand. Oh, there's a statue right here as well, which is very exciting. I understand how to place it, man. You won't let me place it right here. I understand. Please, I would like to place my brewery. Okay, perfect. Now we can bring in some hops fields, and I'm just gonna put those right next to it, okay? I mean, I think that's about as good as it gets. Let's add another building pack. The seaweed farm pack. Okay, brilliant. I mean, that's exactly what we were looking for. So now we have seaweed fields, which the brewery wanted to be next to seaweed fields. And they want to be next to the statues. So that's good. Now this guy does want to be near other seaweed fields. I see my score. Fill up this meter with points to receive new buildings. Journey ends when you run out of things to build. Okay. I'm gonna put you... I mean, let's put you here, okay? And then we'll just continue to kind of build onto this seaweed farm here. And then I think that we put this big old boy right here. And that looks pretty good, man. That looks pretty good. And then our hop fields, I feel real good about continuing to fill out around our brewery. I mean, we're cruising, man. We're cruising. Now, the city pack. Let's start building a city up. And I'm going to probably put the city up here on this plateau. Part of this game is also make things look pretty, which, I mean, I can't be mad about that. So the city center... He wants to be by a lot of different stuff. He does like seaweed farms, which is interesting, but he also likes guild halls. He doesn't like mansions. So the house, holy crap. Okay. House wants to be by the city center and other houses. Mansion wants to be by the city center. It's fine next to houses, but it's not getting too excited about it. I'm going to put this up here because I want it to be in the top spot. I want it to go look kind of crazy up here. And look at all these different uniquely shaped buildings, man, that I can now kind of stack together in here. And it looks so... I mean, it just looks like a city, man. It looks so brilliant like this. Some funky designs. I've probably screwed up already trying to squeeze some stuff in here, but I mean, I think it looks incredible. So the lumber pack or the brickmaker pack, let's get some lumber going. Got another mansion over here. You're not gonna fit like any. If I could flip you completely around, then you would have fit a lot nicer. How about do you fit? You're still a little big to fit. We'll put you there. Well, what about you? Nope, you're not gonna fit real nice either. We got some nice little Tetris piece houses here. That looks pretty good too. And now we got sawmill, and we also got more seaweed fields that I could squeeze in right there for another 11 points. We're already back cruising, man, and now we can get our lumberjack in. We got a bunch of trees over here. So you want to be by trees. Holy crap, you want to be by trees. Okay. Well, in that case, I think that I'm relatively content just putting you right there. That way you see a lot of stuff. I've unlocked a new island to explore. Click the compass when you're ready to continue. I'm not ready for that. Can I chip away at this? Look at this, man. I can mold out the damn rock. It's not changing anything, but it's still fun. So you want to be by a lumberjack. You also want to be by a statue. I mean, odds of being near both of those pretty low. I could put you down here, to be honest with you, and that way we're not disrupting the trees, but we're still getting that nice synergy. I think that looks insanely nice. Let's get some brick making. I've been neglecting it for sure. Another city center. How about we make a new city center? I don't really want to put that there. The city centers do not want to be by each other. So maybe we put a new city center right here. Okay. And then we can still fit some houses up here. Oh, look at that little squeeze right there. And then another little one right there. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Now, the brickyard. Let's take a look at you, my friend. You want sand pits and statues. And then here's our sand pit. I'm assuming that the sand pit potentially has to be on sand. Yeah, that seems logical. So let's... Yeah, you definitely do. So let's put you... Oh, and the more sand you see, the happier you are. Okay. Well, then we'll put you there. And then we'll bring in Mr. Brickmaker. Brickmaker, build me a brick. And, I mean, we could potentially put him... Well, he doesn't necessarily like to fit there. I could put you, like, here, and that way we can fit another sand lad in. Then he touches the statue, which I kind of like. A lighthouse. Oh, now that I love the idea of. Another seaweed farm as well is going to be quite lovely. Except for the fact that you don't like being next to the existing seaweed farm. So we got some conflicting seaweed lads here. Let's put you, give or take, right here. Beautiful. Another mansion. If we ever get the inverse of this piece, it will be perfect. But we haven't seen it yet. And then you can slide right in there. Very nice. Another lumberjack. I'll put you up here, man. You can fit for a nice 16 right here. And then some lighthouses. I'm assuming you can go in the water or out here. Look at this, man. We got all of these gorgeous islands over here that these can go on. I didn't even think that this was playable space, man. But it's perfect. Okay, let's take a 32 there. And then... Can I get another 32 over here? Yeah, we'll put one there as well. I'm loving my city. I'm loving my city. Okay, the farming pack. I'm ignoring masons for reasons that I can't quite explain to you. But let's get a nice 18 seaweed field. More houses. Here's the piece that I've been wanting, and unfortunately it seems that that does not actually fit. Doesn't fit here either. This might be the end of this city. Okay, let's start getting one down here as well. It'll be a smaller city down here, but that's okay. That's okay. I think that if we want to start getting some good vibes up here, we'll get down a windmill. Well, let's start with the wheat field. Wheat field's pretty big, man. And wheat field wants to be next to other wheat fields. It also wants to be in lane of the mill. So let's put the mill there. And then we'll just basically stack wheat fields in this spot, hopefully. Lumberjack. Now, you don't want to be next to other lumberjacks. Is that an accurate? Yeah, you don't. So I was kind of wrong putting you in that other place. So this is 10 points. That's pretty good, to be honest. Keep it going. The shaman. Okay, who the hell's the shaman, man? More hops. More wheat field. Every wheat field makes our wheat fields that much better. Another house for our city center down here. Can fit you, let's fit you right there. And then a nice mansion. You're a big boy, to be fair. And then the shaman. The shaman prefers confined spaces. Okay, and you don't want to be next to a city center. You don't want to be next to a mason. So this you hate because it's extremely wide open. You want to be inside a space getting blocked by stuff. I mean, 13 seems definitely reasonable. Maybe either 15 if I put him right here. I mean, it's a pretty isolated spot, man. I think that's a great spot for a shaman. I wish I would have rotated you because the entrance to your hut's a little weird, but that's fine. Okay, fountain. Get a fountain. Another lumberjack. Brother, there's no damn trees on this level, so the lumberjacks are getting a little weird. Sawmill doesn't want to be next to the other sawmill, so I think, unfortunately, we have to think about something like this. And then some more mansions. It's going to start to get a wee bit hairy down here, fitting them in. Maybe stack it like this. The city's a bit strange, but it's fine. The fountain wants to be by the city center. It's going to be a small... It wants to be next to all this, man. It's too big. It's way too big. Oh, it's not too big. A 29er. A 29er? Oh, we made it. Okay. It was looking a little scary. Let's take a fisher. We have so much room for fishing activities at this point. Beautiful 13. I think we're cooked, right? I think we're cooked. But it'll be fine. What do you want to be by, my friend? You like city centers, you like lighthouses, you like statues, you like seaweed fields. You're a plus 10 over here. I do wonder if I can get, yeah, like a plus 16 because of these two city centers. But I'm gonna need this house to give me freaking 46 points, which I'm just gonna be honest with you, that is not gonna happen. So I'll have it give me 9 points, and then I will travel to my next area. What a beautiful little island. I loved it. I would like to travel to my next island. And this is the game. How lovely is this, right? I think there's like 50 islands or some stupid crap like that. It's an insane number of them. And you can replay all of them to continue to try to get some high scores. I got a Steam achievement for reaching 1,000 points on the island without ever doing something or another. It popped up and then it went away. So I get to pick one. Desert or temple? Oh, wait a minute. I get to pick the tropical mountain shrine or the desert temple. Let's do the tropical mountain shrine, man. The mountain shrine, place it high up to best utilize its large score area. I'm intrigued. Ooh, look at this beautiful land, man. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is the perfect I mean, how could you not love putting the damn mountain shrine all the way up here, man? And then the entire world just kind of goes in. So we unlock new building types when we go to new islands. That's exciting. And then they can appear as choices when I pick buildings. So you go right here. I mean, I think that's a lovely start. We can go seaweed farm again. We got space behind here. We technically do, which is kind of insane, to be honest. And you want to be next to a seaweed farm, so let's place you first. All of this should fall underneath the big lad. Are we dead? No, we're not dead. We got plenty of buildings, man. Okay, let's go brickmaker. So this is where these large sand pits, we get some really nice nice juice out of them. But he does not want to be next to another sand pit. Okay, well, I'll put you there. And then we get another one going this way. It's 3 plus 15s, with then a brickyard chilling right here to touch all of them for another 18. 2 more seaweed fields. I mean, I feel like that this is a bit of a peculiar spot to be putting the seaweed fields, but it's doing okay. I mean, we're cruising right now. I should get a city in. And I think that we want to probably just build, like, a mega civilization right down here, right? So you would go right here, and then we just start the process, right? And this could be an insane-looking city by the end of this. Zoom in a little bit, see what we can do. We put you there, and then you there. And some mansions. We love it. Let's save room for a fountain because we know that the fountain is coming. It'll go right here in the middle. I think it'll look lovely. We can go lumber. And I think that's fine because we've got a good chunk of trees. What is this? A boon? On each island, you'll earn boons while playing that can help out in tough situations. Okay, yeah. I'll take a look at your boon in a sec, man. I love the idea. Okay. More houses. Slip me in. We're gonna put this lad right... I mean, hey, you get a +9 over here. That seems good. And then this guy, we can slide in right here. As long as it's touching the city center, I consider that a win. The mansions really don't. But that fountain's gonna go nuts right there. And now the sawmill wants to be in range of... I don't know, man. Maybe we just put it up here. Right? So let's take a look at our boon. Our boon, add boon pack. Bargain or add verdure. Select a building to get a copy of, but your choices are limited to a single option 5 times. Or I can place a cluster of trees, flowers, or fish. I think that sounds fun. And then we can just put in a cluster of trees right here. I don't think that you necessarily actually like having this cluster of trees. And maybe instead we could do a cluster of fish to open up a fishing opportunity down here. There's already another cluster of fish nearby, so we do this. And then that way we open up the idea for, I mean, I guess we can go brewing. But we'll open up the idea for more fish opportunities soon. Now, this seaweed farm, believe it or not, this is valid, which is insane. Clinical that this is allowed right here. He's on stilts, man. I mean, it looks amazing, actually. I think I'm quite pleased about that. And then we can start to bring in... I mean, the brewery's freaking huge, man. Absolutely massive. The brewery wants to be by hop fields. The hop field wants to be by the brewery. But you're a higher base point value, so I would get more doing this and then that. and then fit in some more houses, okay? Wherever you see fit them in. I think that looks nice. The city is sprawling, brother. Is sprawling. Now, lighthouses are good as long as we can put it in a reasonably weird location while still capturing the beauty of... I think that's actually perfect, man. While capturing the beauty of our shrine at the top of the city. Now, another brickyard. This is where we gotta be like a little spooky with you. Is there a way to get both of these lads? I'm gonna tell you, there most certainly is not. So you could do this, which is a +6, because you go 4, 4, and then remove 8, so it's just its base amount of 6. Or I can just put down like a brickyard right here. I get the +4. I think that it's fine. Okay, I think that it's fine. So then we can go with one of you right about here. One of you right about here. Another basic little house right here. I'm telling you that I know you're like, Tyler, fill in that spot. I will not. The fountain is going to fill in that spot. Do you think that it would fit in that? I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try. You got to give me a fountain, man. You got to give me a fountain. Okay, windmill. You want to be up in a big, tall area. Can the wheat go on sand? It can't. Okay, so we need to find... Maybe here, right? Can this windmill go all the way on top of this? The answer is absolutely not. But it can go like so. We can lay down a wheat field. 4 more mansions. I'm going to do the unthinkable, okay? Which is I'm putting these mansions over here instead, which is actually extremely intelligent since they want to be by the statue. But my idea is that we create a new city center over here in the nearby future. Scoring high, stay as long as you want. However, you'll earn fewer buildings each time the compass needs blah, blah, blah. Okay, give me a boon. Increase area. Grow the score area of the next building you place by 50%. Add a terrace. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's crazy good. That feels crazy good, man. So I could look at this nonsense, man. I can just put this sucker like, I mean, it's ugly as all anything, but it's great for score. I do wonder if there is a way for me to get him, yeah, like here, man. That way, we still capture, I think, the effects of the city center. The shaman's kind of trash, to be honest. I'm going to take the mason. More hop fields that's a huge one, man. That's an absolutely massive one. And more wheat fields, to be honest with you. I'm over the moon happy about both of these. Thank you very much. Now, the mason wants to be by the brickyards. Okay. But has to be like in the heat here. I mean, I think this is fine. I'll take the 13. We'll call it a day. We do get our building pack, but we're getting close. It's a MF and fountain. Okay. Please fit. Oh, you fit. You fit and you're beautiful. You fit and you're beautiful. Let's close this gap. Close this gap. Send it in for a +45. Okay. Yeah. And I got myself a Steam achievement for that, for earning +45 from a single thing. You gotta love it. Okay, put you here. More seaweed fields. I put you here. That's great work. We got our building pack. I get myself another boon. A sealed boon. Receive a random boon pack in 15 points. The sealed boon will persist. Yeah, brother. I'm all in. What do you got? Increase area. Okay, so grow the score area of the next building you place. Let's take a look at our buildings. A fisher is it's a heater, man. It's a heater because we got all these fish in here. So let's increase the area of the... Oh my gosh. Okay. That's insane. I mean, that is actually insane. And then we can have this guy be... Well... Could have been a little better, I guess. Could have been a little better. Right here's fine. Plus 10. Then you get in a little wheat field, another little wheat field, and then a little hops action. Are you making it? Oh, you're just barely making it. You gotta love to see it. A park. Yeah, sure, man. I haven't seen a park before. Park wants to be by fountains, city centers, mansions, houses. If only the terrace was a little lower. Would have worked a lot better for me. I can put this guy up here, and then put like this guy right here, and then the park looks kind of nice, right? There's Steam achievement: build 60 buildings on an island. Very nice. You do not want to be by any of this, which then lends the fun question of, is there somewhere I could put you that does not ruin my score? And the answer to that is no. There is no good spot to put you. So I'll put you right here, okay? Right here. I think it's a little wacky. And then I will click the compass to travel because I can do nothing else here. But this is a pretty sick place, man. I would live here. Look at this gorgeous fountain. I love it. Dude, you just like, you make nice things and there's no stress. It's my ultimate cozy game, man. I love Islanders. I really do. It's just a lovely game, and then they just give you points for doing nothing, man. I don't even know what the hell the points are for. And I don't really care. I just like them. I like the points. I'm having a nice collection. I'm just kind of vibing. So Tropical Aurora. Boons also grant points when used. And I get Verdure. Or I can go with a Tundra. I would love to do a Tundra. And a Pyre. Place them within line of sight of each other, but far apart to earn the most points. Okay. Let's go to the Tundra and see what kind of wacky... Oh. Okay. A little hazy. I like it. So the Pyre is, he big. But I'm gonna need more Pyres to really make that work. Let's go Seaweed Farm. I think that it's a really nice, like, starting unit, man. And I'm just gonna put it, give or take, here. And start to fit in some seaweed farms around here. We can put another seaweed building right here in the future to utilize those and not touch you. I mean, I think that this is not the correct spot for freaking brewing, but that's okay. You didn't even give me any hops. I have a feeling the hops can't grow in the tundra, man. I mean, I'm just thinking logically, but this does not feel like proper growing conditions in here. So let's bring in a seaweed farm right here for 28. And then another one of these. I saw a 20 a second ago. How the hell did 20 fit in here? I have a feeling that it's if... Yeah, I mean, it's if I could hit both of those, but I'm never going to do that. So give me the 12. I still think that that's lovely. And then a brewery, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess you like being by the seaweed farms. So I'll put you right here. If I get given hops, I can put them down here, but I mean, I don't think I'm getting hops, man. Give me the city center, and let's start building a city. And I think that we're going to put that sprawling city here, because then if we get lumberjacks, I can use the trees over there. So I'm going to go city center. I think right there looks fine. You gave me a second city center. Okay. Let's put another one, give or take, right here. And then we'll start the start the nonsense. You know how it goes. We get ourselves some nice big mansions, some nice big other houses in here. You don't necessarily love this terrain for these mansions, but it's fine. I'll put you there. Building pack, more brickmaker. No, we'll go lumber. I know I said that we wanted to do it. Like, this is a spicy... I saw a 17 right here. That's pretty good. And then we can go with, like, 9 here. Sawmill would go down right here to hit both of you. Zoom in. Let's do some more mansions. We put one here. We put one right here. We get a house. Wow, you're a wacky boy. I'll put you right here. Keep it going. Brickmaker or mason? We'll go brickmaker to start. I mean, this is a massive area, man. Which is fine. It's just a lot. Brickyard wants to be by statues, masons, sand pits. You ain't gonna be by any of those. So let's... I guess there's a statue over here. So we could put you... You're kind of useless, to be honest with you. Unfortunately. And then another brickyard that we put, like, in these trees to use the statue, but otherwise kind of effectively worthless, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm effectively worthless too, so it kind of works out in the end. Okay. We'll slip you in over here for plus 12. Seaweed field, you already know you're gonna go right there. Another nice little house. Can't fit you in the nicest of spots, but a plus 8 I think is fine. What kind of boons we talking today, friends? Wall platform. Platform to build on that must be placed on cliff sides. Or a score multiplier. Multiplies the score of the next building you place by 60%. Let's see what happens, okay? I think that could end up going crazy. The lighthouse is kinda nuts as a possibility. Let's get some more though. Farming pack was a horrible idea because you're never gonna get like the maximum out of it. But this we could get some big points off of you. Right here. I mean, this is like the ideal lighthouse, man. So we're going to score multiplier the lighthouse for a plus 48. Right? I mean, that has to be the move. A plus 42, also intriguing. So if I now boon you again on the lighthouse, you're a plus 46 over here. That's some pretty big points, man. That's some pretty big points. I'm gonna accept that and say that is a good vibe. Windmill there. Brickyard is, I mean, he's just kind of useless. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll throw you down there. And then at some point, I do have to feel good about going to our other city center, right? Our other city center is taking up space but doing nothing, right? So we'll want to start building some of that in. And these houses are actually giving me less points. I'm gonna start putting them by the city center because they get way more points next to the city center. So we should stop building over there, start building over here. This is a terrible map for a shaman. So let's get the masons in. We can at least get, I mean, that's a plus 20 on that mason. I even think that you probably send the plus 16 here, even with the minus there. Because, I mean, you're still getting a lot of juice out of being next to those two brickyards. So I'm chill with it. And then we can get some more nice mansions down over here. Nice 12. Get a nice 7. Another boon. Boon pack. Travel. Complete this island. This boon can only be used. Neighborly. Prevents the next time a building would get negative score. Okay, I like that idea. I like that idea. Fountains are basically just like point insanity. The Fisher is intriguing. Although if I anti-negative the Shaman, does that... I don't know. There's maybe a play there where we can negate the Shaman not liking where it goes, so then basically we just get maximum points from the Shaman. But if that's not how it works, which it feels a little like there's a chance that's not how it works, then we just end up with a Shaman that's kind of useless. Whereas we have some good Fisher lanes here. This is building very quickly, man. A +2 is pretty terrible. I'm not sure we're getting much better than a +2. So that's fine. +2 there. So then a Fisher here. +26. +28. +28 is kind of crazy. I think that you accept that for sure. And then I honestly, I think that a +18 is equally great. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's completely fine. And then we can get our fountains in. I really did not leave space for a good fountain here. 23, there's a 28 right here. A 33 right here that's pretty good. And then another lumberjack that is somehow not hitting those is not gonna happen. So let's explore this area instead. I think that 18 is pretty nice. We still have the neighborly bonus. Could have done that on the Fisher, man. That would have been intelligent. Okay, so more pyres. The pyres want to be in range of the other pyre. So right here for 42 points. Followed by right here-ish for 40 points. I mean, I think that's freaking amazing, right? And now I have... Do I have another boon pack? I do. Wall platform, shrink the next building you place. Okay, I'm intrigued by your ideas there. Seaweed farm. I mean, what if we shrunk the seaweed farm? I'm actually, or no, you know what? Hold on. We want to neighborly the seaweed farm, and you're now a plus freaking 40. I mean, that is. It doesn't get much better than that, to be honest. I think that's an insane score. This city continues to grow, but granted, it's kind of growing out of control. Plateau could save us, man. I mean, getting an extra. I mean, this you can't get much better than this, right? We now start to get more buildings in here. I think you have to try to save space for a fountain in here, though. Because if you can get a fountain down in here, it's going to go to the moon. Sustainable. Prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting buildings. Grants the ability to reroll. I mean, I should probably take the reroll, but we all know me and rerolls in games. I don't use them, so that's on me. Okay. These parks will do what I wanted the fountain to do, so I'm pleased enough with that. And then we'll put you here, you here. This plateau was, I mean, he was lovely. He was absolutely lovely. +5, another building pack. Huts. Oh, look, it's a fountain. That would have been good to have. How about, can we shrink the fountain? And then squeeze it right here for +36. I would say we sure can. And then we'll put a +14 on you. Another seaweed farm right here. I somehow have received another boon pack. Grant building points to unlock the next building pack. Sure. Sure, that's fine. I'm just gonna level up, man. We make it. Okay. We're gonna be here for a while. What is the tower? The tower wants to be by houses, mansions, masons, statues. Okay. I mean, you're a plus 26 right here. But you want to be by masons. You're plus 23. I mean, I think you gotta, although we could continue to expand the city. No, I think you wanna go here, man. Slide them in. And then you get some parks. I mean, this is where, imagine if I shrunk you, though. Imagine if I shrunk that park. Okay, shrinking that park did not do much. In fact, I can't place it. Why can I not place you? You're unplaceable, Mr. Park. I can go up here. I think that you actually just like don't fit in any of these locations. I'd say plus 18 is solid. And then these tiny little huts, I mean, these are, talk about banger units, man. Those are perfection. I get another boon pack. Duplicate or bargain. Select a building to get a copy of, but your choices are limited to a single option plus 5 times. I gotta try, man. I gotta try. So what do I want a copy of? I want a copy of Seaweed Farm. Okay. Because then I'm going to neighborly my Seaweed Farm to get plus 50. Because that's pretty good, I'd say. I can... Unavailable for 5 more picks because of bargain. Okay, so I have to take a shaman. Shaman's still trash, okay? I mean, I think that we all can agree that the shaman is booty. And these parks refuse to be placed. I think they have to be put on, yeah, I think they have to be put on land up here, at least some of them. Which is why I could put it on this because the plateau allowed it, but I couldn't put it anywhere else. Yeah, so I mean, we can go up here. I can go, there was a plus 8 right here. The plus 9 right here. Sure. Okay, and then the shaman wants to be like his ass inside a building. Plus 15 is okay. Is there another good shaman-y location? There's not really a good... I mean, right here, plus 13. Plus 17? Plus 17. Shaman, congratulations. And then take me over to my seaweed fields that are continuing to grow quite nicely. I would like to shrink this seaweed field and squeeze you in right here for 30 points. We're kind of cruising, man. Okay, the warehouse. What is the warehouse? Warehouse wants to be by seaweed farms and by, like, everything else. Okay. 17, 20, 23. I'll put you right there. That's fine. More parks that are kind of trash, but that's fine. And then more huts. More huts. 1. And then a house. Squeeze you right there. I still have a building pack, man. Taverns. Another park. You're still kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're actually like super useless. We can maybe squeeze a plus 9 right here. Okay. Brickyard. Right there. And then the tavern. You want to be by a brewery and a city center. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. And then that will kill me. But it was, I mean, this was insane, man. I feel like I way overextended my welcome on this island. And I had a great time there. Hey, that's gonna do it for Islanders New Shores. What can I say? I mean, it's a heater, man. It's as good as Islanders was, while adding more unique mechanics and making the graphics look beautiful. And I mean, it's gorgeous. I also earned at least 2,000 points without scoring negatively once. Steam achievement. I'm cranking the Steam achievements, man. What do we got here? We got the Guild Hall Lava. Okay. Gain points with all buildings, but repetitions of the same building reduce score. Sure. I mean, we keep going, right? But we are going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed... Oh my god, look at this. Okay. That's a wacky one. If you enjoyed, like on the video, much appreciated. Maybe I'll play some more, and we'll see how Lava Land goes. But for now, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.